Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Battle Series, The School of Hard Knocks. So throughout this episode, like every other, we'll be jumping on to the Pokemon Global Link Basketball Ladder, playing under the Championship Battle rules, which are the equivalent rule sets of the VGC 2018 season. So it is Monday. We are back, kicking off the week again with this Mega Aerodactyl team, but a little bit different from last week. So last week, we saw the results from that Taiwan Open, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to try something along the lines of this team that dominated that event, put something together myself. But I did say, because kindly, Giroux, I think that's how you pronounce his online handle, really kindly provided us with the blogs of the second place team, 2 top 8s and a top 16 variant of this team. So I am using his second place variant of the team this week. The link to the blog will be down in the description below, as well as those other blog entries that have the team reports from that event. So we're going to take this team, finish off the week with this team, see the little differences, subtleties from what we did last week with our team, and there are some variations with movesets, some Z moves. We've got double Z move in here with the circuitry, the Finny, and there's variations with some of the EV spreads as well. So before we get into it, we had this great comment from Sebastiano last week on the channel, saying that it would be cool if what we did in future was not to jump straight into videos and things like that, but to kind of go over the team briefly before we went into any battles, to kind of get a bit of a better understanding of how the team was meant to operate and things like that. So I think that's a brilliant idea. If you guys have other suggestions you'd like to see me implement into these videos in the future, do let me know, because I'd love to get your opinions on what you'd like to see and how it would benefit you more in the value of entertainment, and obviously getting something a bit more out of the videos as well before we just dive into the battles every day when we're doing them. So there is Sebastiano's message on the screen there for you to see. So thank you so much, Sebastiano, and thank you so much to everyone else that does leave comments and gives your input on the videos. I do read them all. They're all amazing. Thank you so much. You're all absolutely amazing. Just with my situation at the minute, getting married, getting like my world's invite sorted, getting everything arranged for what we've got coming up this month, it's just super hectic for me outside of doing content. But after everything else like that calms down, so like June, July time, content on the channel will be getting back to normal like we were this time last year. Hopefully up in our School of Hard Knocks to once every day, so we'll have 5 a week. We'll be doing the Twitch channel still, and then we'll be doing other little bits around that. So I have a lot planned, so if I just want to let you know that there will be lots more content coming to the channel, and it's something that I just need to kind of get out of the way now, get everything done, and then I can kind of concentrate on it a little bit more, which is kind of the plan really in the long haul. So thank you for bearing with me for that. As always guys, if you enjoy the content, do leave a like on the video. It does massively help the channel. Do subscribe as well if you're not already, so you can stay up to date with all of our content and you don't miss any of these treats, because this week we will have at some point the Stuttgart team report that I have put together. I had a request on the Twitch chat last week, so I will be uploading that at some point this week, so do stay tuned for that. That's with the Firium Naganadel. So I've done a little team report. I haven't done one of those in a while, so really excited to do that, and because you guys asked for it, I have put that together, and it'll be QR code for the team and a pay spin as well for you guys to go and try it if you would like, and I will talk you through how I put that team together. But before we get into anything, we'll just do a quick, so this will all be linked in the description below. This is Giroux's blog entry about his second place winning team. Second place team. Not winning team obviously, but second place. He is a winner because he did so well in the event. But you can go through this and you get a bit of a, you know, it is in Taiwan, and I'm not really versed in Taiwan, so I can't really read it that well, but you kind of get a good gist if you Google Translate the report. There's all the spreads in here and what his idea was about the team. So the team's basic premise is to have good field control all the time. You know, with the Aerodactyl, it speeds that, its option to support with Tailwind and the Skydrop as well, supporting its partners. So at all times, he's really kind of aiming to have really good field control the whole time. to support the other members of the team. So the Aerodactyl is pretty straightforward here. Outspeeds majority of stuff once it Mega Evolves. You've got that Rock Slide for the kind of get out of jail clause card that you've got there for flinching if you need to, and you're going to be faster than most things most of the time. So that's always a nice option. Then you've got the big, like, this is the star of the show, the Circuitry here. It's got the Electrum Z. With the Electrum Z, you're going to be able to like nuke stuff and get rid of, like, just punch through like big walls in teams pretty easily with it. And then once you start getting a few beast boosts, it really gets out of control. With the Aerodactyl as well, with the Tailwind and the Skydrop support, you can really make use of Circuitry. Once you get that Tailwind up and maybe a beast boost as well, you're going to really start becoming a huge threat and just, like I say, punching through your opponent's teams. You've got Substitute on it, which is a really nice option as well, so you can really take advantage of your opponent kind of having to maneuver their board position and keep your momentum going at the same time. You've got the Hidden Part Ice, which covers a lot of things that, you know, can cause Circuitry a lot of problems, especially like Landorus-T form. If you get the Tailwind up, you're going to be able to just punch through that pretty easily, and so on and so on. So we've got the Circuitry there, we've got the Tapu Fini. On this team, we were playing a Calm Mind variant, and I believe the winners team, which he hasn't posted a blog entry for, I do believe, was running a Calm Mind variant, and I do love Calm Mind Fini, but the Waterium is another option on here, and this Tapu Fini has hairs, so it's an option for the team to help against setup stuff, to really neutralize that. You've got Hydro Pump to go off that Waterium Z, which gets things like Mega Gengar, which is super nice. The Moonblast as well, which is a nice option, you know, as always on Tapu Fini as its main other alternative stab attack. And again, it's going to be another Pokemon that benefits from that Tailwind as well, and the Skydrop, because you can pick something up and make sure that next turn when it's dropped into that slot, Fini's there to like get rid of it, and so on and so on. Then you've got Incineroar, which is just good because it gives you a good matchup against stuff that the team might otherwise struggle against, you know, those steel types, etc., like Metagross. It's got Fake Out support as well to help the Aerodactyl set that Tailwind up, get those Skydrops in place and things like that. Knockoff Flare Blitz are pretty standard, and U-Turn's just there for positioning really. And then you've got Ferrothorn, because the team otherwise really does struggle against Trick Room, so this is a nice Trick Room option, a nice option against Rain as well. And the EV spread here is specifically to stop Porygon 2's getting that special attack boost, so we've got a little bit of special defense investment in there with the Sassy Nature. And then we move on to the Landorus-T form, and this is quite interesting because it is Choice Scarf, that is Jolly, and it's actually EV'd to outspeed stuff like Max Speed, Timid, or Jolly Coma all after a boost, so you still get the jump on it, so you can still attack it before it can get anything off. Also outspeed stuff like Scarf Lele and things like that, so quite a nice option there. And then you can see Giroux's nice trainer card there, but I will, as I say, I will leave this in the description below. We've went on a little bit, so let's get on with the episode, and hopefully we'll have a couple of good battles today, so looking forward to it. And I really am enjoying this team. I do feel like Mega Aerodactyl is seriously underrated, so hopefully you guys go out, test it, and I mean, I'm happy doing a QR code for this team if you guys would like it as an option to kind of go away and test, if it's a bit easier for you to do that, because I would really advocate anyone to test out Mega Aerodactyl if they can, because it's something I think you should try, because it is good, and it offers, and like, I feel like the matchup that you have against that really common Gengar, Coma, or Tapu Bulu Incineroar team is just ridiculous. Like, it's really good. It just seems to do super well against that sort of team. So, and that is super popular as well. So even taking elements away from this team to kind of tech against that team, if you feel like you're struggling with it, it's always an option, and it's always a good thing to play this team, and so you know the ins and outs of it, its weaknesses as well, so if you ever come up against it in a tournament setting, then you know how to kind of deal with it yourself. But we have our first opponent of the day from Japan, 1692 rating, running a double Ultra Beast team of Pheromosa, Nihilego, Salamence, Tapu Lele, Charizard, and Snorlax. So maybe double megas here as well, with the Salamence being a mega and the Charizard. Is it Charizard Y or Charizard X? probably say Charizard Y, wouldn't you, as an option against Rain, because otherwise the team looks like it would struggle against Rain. I think Mega Aerodactyl is going to be really good here. We will outrun the Pheromosa for sure after Mega Evolving, so that's going to be a nice option. We've got the Tapu Lele for terrain control. I feel like Landorus here is going to be very good as well. It gives us a nice option against the Nihilego as well. So let's go Aerodactyl and let's go Landorus. What else do we want to bring? Probably want to bring Finny as well, because if that Snorlax gets set up, it's not a bad option against that. And then maybe, do we go Xurkitree or do we go Incineroar? Like Xurkitree could be decent. It's really good against Salaman's Charizard, and I feel the rest of the team can kind of deal with everything else. Kind of hesitating because I like the thought of having it, the fake out support and double intimidate with Incineroar as well, but and the problem I feel with bringing Xurkitree and Tapu Fini, both having the Z moves, we can only really utilize one, so it feels like maybe might be going a little bit overboard with it, but we'll see. We do see Pheromosa and Nihilego come out for my opponent, and we will lead off with Landorus and Aerodactyl. Do get the Intimidate off, get the pressure as well, but we don't know what speeds and everything my opponents are hitting, so I think what we could do is Mega Evolve. Got a feeling that the Nihilego might be Scarfed. That does worry me slightly. Now I could Tailwind, and I could just switch into Finny, which might not be a bad idea, to be honest, because I can see nothing but ice attacks coming into our Landorus, which Finny will be able to kind of eat up. And Aerodactyl will be able to take a Power Gem from the Nihilego. And the Pheromosa's got to feel pretty threatened here, I would say. Just from a Sky Drop, maybe. Or even a Rock Slide, to be honest, but we'll see. So there's the Power Gem coming out. It's going to be Scarfed. We do survive. And an Ice Beam into Tapu Fini slot. We will get this Tailwind off, which is excellent. Okay. So do we go Sky Drop into the Pheromosa, and we can go Waterium into the Nihilego, although I don't feel like that will pick up the KO. We could just Rock Slide and Waterium into the Nihilego and hope that picks up the KO onto it. It is locked into Power Gem, so Pheromosa are going to protect here, which is fine. Rock Slide into the Protect, and does connect with the Nihilego, so Aero doing its job. Okay, easy. And it flinched. It actually outspeeds Tailwind Finny. Okay. So we get super lucky there. I'm going for a Z move, so just making sure. Because it is risky otherwise going with the Hydro Pump. But we are going to be able to get rid of this Nihilego. You've got to imagine as well that the Pheromosa is probably sashed. I would imagine. But we can Rock Slide Moonblast that slot the next turn. It'll just depend what my opponent brings in this other slot. So, But we're sitting alright now with the Tailwind up and what we've got out in the field. Charizard coming in. Okay. I mean, we definitely Rock Slide and we'll just Moonblast. Like we said, like Finny will outspeed the Pheromosa with the Tailwind. We've got the Rock Slide. You feel like the Charizard probably maybe wants to protect here. But a Rock Slide, yeah, it's Charizard Y. So we potentially could pick up a double KO, but I totally see the Charizard protecting. Like, I feel like it has to. So there's the Sun from this Charizard Y. Pheromosa going for the double protect. It does fail. We get the Rock Slide, hit both targets. This should take both the Charizard down and then the Pheromosa into range. And yeah, okay. Like, I mean, in the same vein that the flinch was pretty handy for us, we would lose Aerodactyl there, because he would Power Gem into the Aerodactyl for sure. And, but we'd still get the KO onto the Nihilego, and then we've got Landorus to bring in, so we'd still be in a similar situation where we can Rock Slide and go for that turn again. You do see the Tapu Lele is my opponent's last Pokemon. Here I'm just going to go for the double. There's no point of going for anything else really. We've got enough in the back to deal with the Lele, so we should be fine. And my opponent just forfeiting. So very good game to my opponent. We got fortunate with the flinch, but I still think the outcome would have been pretty similar. The score may have been a little different, but yeah, the flinch definitely helping out overall. And talking about flinch, get yourselves a Flinched t-shirt. I need to get mine. There's like still I got the Flinched Life, the white and the black ones. So I need to rep them. So hopefully we'll get them on the streams this week over on the Twitch channels. But the link for the Twitch clothing, if you'd like to go and check out and get yourselves one of those Flinched t-shirts to give yourself some extra flinch power, it'll be in the description below. So do check them out and have a look. Well, I'm currently in the process of designing two new designs, so they're gonna be pretty cool, I think. So as soon as they are revealed, I will post and do some spamming of those on here for you to have a look at and see if they're something that you like to wear and rep at events. And the whole premise of them was I wanted something that was kind of Pokemon related but not Pokemon related, more so you could kind of wear it. No one kind of knows that it's Pokemon unless it's another Pokemon player and they think, wow, that's cool. The flinch, we know. You can give them the look and the like, the little nod sort of thing. So anyway, we have another Japanese opponent, 1702 rating, running a team of Swampert, Kingdra, Pelipper, Ludicolo, Ferrothorn and Tapu Koko. So very heavy rain team. We've got only one rain setter on the Pelipper there, so I'd imagine we'll probably have manual rain on something like Tapu Koko potentially. Right, how are we gonna approach this? Ferrothorn is obviously gonna be super good here. I'd say Circuitry as well is going to be quite nice. If we could get a Tailwind up, it would obviously be amazing, but other than that, Aerodactyl's not doing... Like, Aerodactyl's not bad, but I feel like our 4 decided without our Intimidate users, but then we kind of want something to deal with the opposing Ferrothorn, so it's kind of like I want to pick 3 and then have like Incineroar in the back to come in and deal with the Ferrothorn at the end of the game. And the Fake Out support's not bad either. So let's go Incineroar, Finny, Ferrothorn and Circuitry. Might need to leave Aerodactyl at home this one. This feels tough. But like I say, if we can get... I think that the big thing is going to be getting rid of the opposing Ferrothorn and just utilising ours. So we see Pelipper come out for my opponent. I feel like I want to U-turn into the Ludi. But there's every chance it goes Waterium. Huh. Okay, so what's he gonna do? Is he gonna fake out? I don't think he fake. Well, he probably does fake out the Incineroar, doesn't he? Yeah, and I can't risk the Incineroar going down right now. So I'm just going to Moonblast into the Pelipper. Because we should take the Pelipper down in 2 shots. Ferrothorn coming in can deal with the Ludi. If we get rid of the Rain user, then it's going to make things a lot easier for us late game. There's the Fake Out. It's into the Tapu Fini though. Okay, and a Surf. Is that Absorb Bulb? Ludi. Could well be. No, it's not. That was a common strategy. Well, it wasn't common, but it was used. It was used back in 2013. Absorb Bulb with the Ludicolo. I feel like my opponent probably wants to chase down the Ferrothorn here, so I'm gonna go again for a Moonblast into that Pelipper. And we'll protect Ferrothorn. Because I feel like a Hurricane Hydro Pump into that slot. No. Okay, they're going after the Finny. It's doing not bad damage. We do outspeed the Pelipper as well. So if we can get the 2 hit on this. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is great. Although the problem now is Giga Drain probably takes Finny down. But they could double tap into the Ferrothorn, so I'm going to go for the... I'm going to just target the Pelipper as well. So there's another Scald coming out to the Ferrothorn this time, yeah. So we kind of cover the Pelipper, so we get rid of it. And we'll not get the burn because of the misty terrain. Get rid of the Pelipper, and then hopefully the Power Whip should get rid of this Ludicolo. Now by me protecting the Tapu Fini, oh, we missed the Power Whip, the curse of Ferrothorn. The problem with me protecting Finny there would have been if my opponent had doubled into the Ferrothorn, which would have made sense. So that's like one big drawback. We do see Swampert coming. It is going to be Mega Swampert. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Like Ferrothorn should take attacks. Kind of. It's difficult, isn't it? Let's see, do I Power Whip? Yeah, let's Power Whip the Ludi. We can Z Hydro Pump the Swampert. Or I could protect. No, let's see Hydro Pump. I don't think we want to take our foot off the gas with this team. We'll probably see an Earthquake come up from the Swampert. I don't know if Finny takes it. It should do. It should take an Earthquake. It should do. Oh. Superpower. But we actually take it. Oh my god. Okay. What's the Ludi gonna go for? If the Ludi goes for Scald into Ferrothorn. Let's see how much this Hydro Vortex does to the Swampert. And I think the thing with the Ludicolo is if we can just hold out, get the rain off the field now, we should be alright. Losing Ferrothorn though, not ideal, but let's see. If this takes the Swampert down, then that's perfect. Easy. So Swampert down. And I think the Rain's got one more turn. So let's bring in Incineroar, because we've got access to that Fake Out now, which is pretty nice. Wonder if it'll be the Tapu Koko or the Oh, it's a Kingdra. Alright, okay. Huh. Seems a little more awkward. We haven't seen a Z move from my opponent yet. I know the Ludi's not got the Z move. How many turns of rain? 1. We've got Xurkitree in the back. Okay. Like, we know Ludi's not got Protect, so we could fake out and Moonblast into that slot. Which I'm going to do. Kingdra might have the Z move, though. There's no Protects coming out from my opponent. Here comes the Z move. Where's it going to be? Is it going to be into the Finny? Or is it going to be into the Incineroar? You'd think you want to go into the Finny to get rid of that. Because that is threatening the Kingdra right now. But maybe not. Yeah. Probably is enough. Yeah. Super powerful. But the rain is going to stop. The misty terrain does. Oh no. The rain doesn't end. Ah, so the Pelipper holding a Damp Rock. We do have Xurkitree. But we're up against 2 Swift Swim users. I don't think things are looking so good for us right now. Okay, yeah. We've got another 3 turns of rain. We're done for. I mean, we can go for a U-turn into the Ludi. And we could Protect. Huh. We just double tap the Ludi and hope at least one of them gets an attack off. Or do we Protect Xurkitree? Or is that too obvious? Because I think Incineroar takes a Scald from the Ludicolo. Let's Protect Xurkitree this turn. Okay. Gotta hope this Ludi goes for the Xurkitree here. Incineroar takes it. Procs that berry. But will not take, I don't think with the extra we take a Scald as well. It goes into the... Okay, so we're gonna get rid of the Ludi. So we're 2 on 1. Still doesn't make things any better though. Okay. Because I don't think we take... Like, Incineroar will probably take... Will it take a Surf? Let's go Knock Off. And let's go Thunderbolt. It's kind of where we want a Z move, but we can't have 2 Z moves in one game, unfortunately. Okay, so there's a Surf coming out from Kingdra. Does Incineroar take it? No! And, oh, there's no way we take a Kingdra down from this range. Okay. Right, how many turns? There's a 1 turn of rain left. Yeah, so we can potentially win this. If we Protect here, the rain goes and then we outspeed the Kingdra. Potentially. So let's see. There's the Surf. Single target, obviously. Rain stops. Moment of truth. Boys and girls. Come on, Xurkitree, let's do this for the team. Oh! And I don't expect we take this even single target. Nah, it's too much in a crit. Of course. But I think we probably go down to that anyway. Maybe. Although Xurkitree's quite bulky, so maybe we take it. No, actually, I think without the crit, we'd probably take that. From the damage damage the previous one did on a double target. Probably not. Probably not. I'll do the calc and I'd like to see. But that was close. Superpower on Swampert. it's a very good tech, and it's something I always kind of forget about, but always something that you need to keep in mind against these rain teams, because it gives that rain team an option without a fire type, and that's always something that you kind of want to have. So very good. But I enjoyed that game. I hope you guys enjoyed today's games. It's been a lot of fun, so we'll kind of delve into this team a bit more on Wednesday. We're going to have a stream over on our Twitch channel tomorrow night, 8 o'clock UK time, over on our Twitch channel, so it'll be linked in the description below. In the channel banner there's a little Twitch icon. Click on that if it's easier. It'll take you over to the Twitch channel. We'll be hanging out playing some Battle Spot with a new team, and discussing the recent past weekend's event, Sao Paulo International Championships. I currently pre-recording these on Saturday, so I don't really know the results yet. I know the top 8, and our good friend Mr. Alex Gomez just dominating that day 1 Swiss. Doing himself very proud, and I hope he can go on to win it. But I'm presuming when you're going to be watching this, the results will already be posted, so it'll be really good to see how that event unfolds. But do come over to the stream tomorrow night if you're around. It is a lot of fun. We've got a Discord channel now set up, so we'll be pushing that tomorrow night, and you guys can get involved with that. Obviously it'll be linked to this channel as well, where we can talk about team building and all sorts of stuff like that. So it'll be a lot of fun to get that kind of underway. So do come over if you are around. If not, we'll be back on Wednesday with another episode from this team, and then yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. But really enjoying it so far. Big shout outs to Giroud for providing the team for us, and just being an absolute amazing top-notch person for providing us with all those blogs and information about the teams from that past weekend's Taiwanese Open. I really appreciate it, and it's an honour to kind of represent them on the channel. Obviously we're going to have a new team next week on the channel, so get your ideas in for things that you would like to see played. We've had some amazing ones so far, and we'll probably go through a few of them on Friday and pull up the boxes and things and see who's been commenting. But I'm not going to drag this on any longer. You go away, have an amazing evening, afternoon, morning, day, whatever time of day it is where you are. Make sure you take care of yourselves, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all very soon. So until then, take care and bye bye.